is love.
She was in love, not they were in love.
Yes, she was in love and he saw an opportunity.
That's the thing,
he
guys.
saw an opportunity.
Why do ladies stay in abuses? Like, why?
Because the abuse starts from mind.
But why are you
Abusers,
staying?
narcissistic people study people. They choose their prey. They select the type of person that they're going to prey on. An
Okay.
abuser, he sits back and watches. You love me, right?
So buy
You
me a car.
respect me, right?
So you love.
As
love
a man,
me, buy me
I
a
need
car.
respect. As a man, I need to show that I have a woman. And my woman needs to show me. And this is how I want you to show me. And as your partner, you're like, okay, baby, I hear you.
You're still buying a car.
Then you'll buy the car. Then you'll buy the house. There's so many stories
You
out
buy
there.
a house.
Then you'll loan him money.
How? Who?
There are so many stories. It's manipulation.
It doesn't.
It's manipulation. Once a person gets you to stop listening to yourself and stop listening to your instinct, make you feel like you're not enough. They always tell you, like, who's going to love?
There are some people who are in love to the extent of, but like, even if they fight, they tear each other apart. You can still see them tomorrow. They'll be together.
That's
Living
that's
is
a
hard.
topic I need to investigate more.
Is it?
I want to ask more people. a
Yeah,
question.
living a relationship is hard.
It's hard. It's very hard.
And that thing of 70, 30, 100, 0 or 50-50. Should we both provide the same percentage or one needs to go up? You know, it doesn't matter. A guy can have a lot of money.
I'm the one giving birth 100-0.
But yeah, guys.
Yes, but tell it this
I'm not
way.
going to leave a comment on 100-0, but why the hell would I have to give you everything? You're not going to give me nothing.
I give you everything else.
What?
We had the conversation. What we give cannot put a
Energy?
price tag. I can't give you. Can you put a price tag on birth?
Can you put a price tag on my sperms?
Birth. I didn't say making of the baby. You make the baby. I'm the birth.
Yeah,
Where does the baby?
who make the baby?
We made the baby, so we're not calculating that one because that one
Okay.
is both efforts.
I understand.
Now who's giving birth?
But
Alone,
guys,
I give
we-
birth.
we are the
Now I
same.
must pay for the nappies for the person I gave birth to. No, you pay the nappies and the food and
On the-
everything
on-
else. Starting. Okay.
Nah, today it's a different mood.
Yeah, different tone, but yes, it's sad and hard to
But
talk about.
I know.
And experience and live.
So there are some things that, guys, we need to talk about. Like I said, before we go any further, also subscribe off script chats.
Like, continue commenting. You see, we talk about your comments. We said comment. We talk about
Yes,
your
so
comment.
we're chatting here, guys. Soon we're going to be talking about God, you know? So we talk about everything. We touch on everything,
In case we have your attention now.
you know? But hey, yo, what's good, friends and fam, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? It is me, the host, Mr. Zwabs. I don't ride alone. I got her by my side.
Hi. I'm looking everywhere. Hi, I'm Katleho. Katleho. I've decided to go by Miss Katniss now.
Miss Kittens.
Well, it's been my Instagram name. And then someone asked me, why are you Miss Katniss? I'm like, because that's what I used to get called a lot. They're like, okay, but I like Miss Katniss. I'm like, me too.
Oh,
It's like, okay, you know what? I like both my names. So I'm just going to be Katleho Miss Katniss.
okay. So it's us, guys. We the host for the off-script chats. Me and her, the tech team, the powerhouse. We bring everything on the table. Okay? Though I asked her, what do women bring on the table? Though there is no answer yet, because people are still finding out, you know. But yeah, today it's different, guys. It's something that has to do with relationship-wise in terms of like ladies. You know, what I've noticed is ladies mostly, you know, who are literally into the relationship. Some of them, they are really like, you know, living hell of a life. It's something has to do with, it's either the relationship, the partner is abusive, there's no happiness anymore. But then she's still staying. That's my chat, guys. That's the chat for today. Like, why do women stay in abusive relationships? Why?
Oh. Why do we stay? Because we believe that it will get better.
Is it?
We lie to ourselves saying it will get better. Or we lie to ourselves saying, I mean, I can influence.
Oh.
I can change. Or maybe he had such a tough childhood. My love can soften him up. Or what we're taught, men are not emotional, but if he's emotional towards you, it means he cares about you.
Okay.
If a man beats you, I've heard this one, if a man beats you, it shows that he cares. If he doesn't beat you, he doesn't care.
Wow.
Yeah, it's because of hope. We believe that because the love should do something. The love should change you.
Is it?
And as a woman, to show my man love, I must stick through all of him. Because if I walk away, then I don't love him because I'm not sticking through his everything.
Wow.
And which is weird. Why is a guy's everything always anger? Why is the emotion that guys want to express anger? You tell them, show more affection. I'm not emotional. Tell me how you feel. I'm not emotional. But anger, top emotion. Only emotion you want to show, and you show to the fullest volume, the highest level.
But like, if you are seeing that, like, you're no longer happy and you're not feeling it anymore, why are you staying in there? That's my chat.
Abuse starts far. By the time if you're starting to see that someone's being abused, they are way in too deep. I would say, as someone from the outside, you're kind of too late to save them.
Wow.
They're at a position where they can only save themselves. They can only leave. There's nothing you can say. You can support them, but there's nothing you can say.
There's nothing.
They're gone. If you start to notice in someone that they're in an abusive relationship, they're in deep.
I mean, I don't know. I saw this. I mean, this woman that is trending, is it Dr. Teliwe?
Yes, on TikTok. Her story. Oh, her story triggered me. It triggered me. But she even mentioned in the parts, I'm obviously going to paraphrase her words. She said when, paraphrasing, she quote one of the early red flags that she detected was that she always said she does not want a man that smokes.
Okay.
And then when she met this man on their third or second date, don't remember quite clearly, he then smoked. Well, he secretly went smoke. He smoked at the corner somewhere.
How did she know that?
She smelled it. She didn't see him do it, but when she came back, she says, but you smell like cigarette. And then he denied it, eventually admitted. It's like, yes, I smoke, but only for recreational purposes. Like, I don't do it all the time.
And then she still continued with the guy.
And then she continued
but
being
then
with him.
It was, red flag.
It was. And then she just looked past it.
Wow.
So initially her story at the end of, if you don't know, it's on TikTok, Dr. Teliwe. It's not going to be hard
Was
to find.
she desperate with love or something? Because if guys, you notice a red flag on a third date, the hell, you can just move on.
The manipulation of an abuser.
But then were they dating on a date?
They were on a date.
They were
date
dating?
number 3, date number 2.
But were they dating?
I
in a
can't
relationship?
confirm like they were together or not. I'm just saying it based on the story. But they were seeing each other. They were seeing each other,
but then they don't own each other.
I don't know. I can't answer that one.
And because like my chat is like, it doesn't matter if we go on a 5th date or 6th or it could
Even
be
in
10.
the relationship, you can still walk away.
I know. But that's my chat to say she saw this. Okay, this guy smokes. I mean, you know yourself that you don't like people that smoke, especially your partner. But then you still.
We oversee the red flags. Well, now I'm. Okay, let me talk for myself. Now I break up with you over anything.
Okay, talk to me.
But back in the day, before we got here, we understood. Before I got to a point where I understood that who he is who he is, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's either like, do you like how he loves? If you don't like how you can't change him, right? You can never change anyone. You never get to tell someone how to love. You see how they are, you see their character, and if you don't like what you see, go. They're not the one for you. But
literally,
before I got here, at the time it was more so of like, I always believed obviously from a lot of upbringing, culture, and tradition. Like there's a lot of programming from little. Like we are taught that we are supposed to make you happy. We are here to serve the man.
That's how the girl child is being taught.
Yes,
at a
from
young
yeah.
age. Okay.
And
Kindergarten.
always, yes,
Okay.
from little. Like, for example, when we're young, you guys get to play. Our toys are house sets.
Makes sense.
Cooking, cleaning. That's our toys.
Yeah, I know.
So it's already starting there.
Wow.
You guys are just playing, doing your thing. We're already
Being
organized. We're already being wifey.
mold to be
Yeah.
a young woman whilst you are
Yeah, from
toddler age.
we can't even write our name
Wow.
yet, but we're already being taught how to be a wife.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay.
So with that, it obviously gets worse with more things, more programming, more life, more situations. So at the time, I always believed that I have to be patient with the man, and I can love him to be better.
Even if he's wrong, even if he's abusing you, even if you are not enjoying the relationship, guys.
My love will warm him, because a man doesn't get to experience love in his life.
Wow.
Because men are taught to be providers. So my love will bring that warmth. And so then as you grow up, you guys start to use it as a manipulation tactic to keep us. You go,
It's not everybody.
Well, majority.
Okay.
The numbers are quite high. The numbers
Makes
speak for
sense.
themselves.
Yeah.
That it's used as a manipulation against us. That I must honor you
Okay.
as a form of respect.
Makes sense.
And if I don't make you happy or do what you say, I'm not respectful. I don't respect you. So it's used as way to keep me in, even though the gut feeling is something is wrong. But then there's always justification. My whole life, I've always had to justify the weirdness I felt about men, because men are not perfect, because men don't come from, they don't have this, they don't have that. So I need to be the peace. I need to be the nurturer. I need to be the home that he needs
Wow.
to experience.
Okay.
So therefore, when I meet a man, also there's this thing that we women do have, that I must be married. And when I decide that that's my husband, no matter the red flags, I will stay, because that's what I decide must be my husband, because that's the one I want, even though that's not the one for me.
But okay, sticking to why women stay in an abusive relationship, as you said, I must be married. Do you guys have a age range, or it's a thing of like it's just kicking in your head every single now and then?
It's an age thing also.
Like, okay, how old should you be married? Before
25.
So
Which is funny, because at 25, that's when your brain fully develops. So then you no longer. That's why they say women after 25 they're not marriable, because we're not controllable. We are fully developed. Our brain develops at 25, or both men and women. But then the brain really hits that frontal lobe at 25. So from after frontal lobe, you are more like in yourself, like you.
makes sense, yeah.
So society doesn't like women whose frontal lobe is developed. That's why they have this negative campaign against older women, because you can't manipulate, unmanipulatable. Because I know what's right and know what's wrong for
Makes
me.
sense.
So that's why it's like before 25.
So if you pass that age, then
Then you're too. Guys even ask me at my age. Well,
What?
I'm 30, so it's the age where it's like, oh, why are you single?
Why are you single?
What's wrong with you? So it's like, what's wrong with me? And
Wow.
I just don't stay. I just keep. If I realize no, I leave.
So, personally, do you think you were too late, or you were running out of time?
No, I don't. I don't.
Because trust me, they are young girls out there, 23, 24. They are saying, "Oh damn, man, I'm old. I'm running out of time."
That's what everyone says. You're
But
getting old.
what you gotta have to tell, what you gotta
old.
say to them? Because like, literally, what I don't understand is like, what do you mean you're running out of time? Where are you rushing
Because
to?
men don't want to marry the older woman, and the older woman is above 25. That's not older still. That's still a child, but that's what
It's
they.
like a Leonardo DiCaprio type of thing, eh?
It's like what?
Leonardo DiCaprio. Do you know his story?
No, I don't.
But you know Leonardo, right?
Yes, I know him.
Okay, so Leonardo DiCaprio, I don't know, but he's I don't know, but whenever
He dates young.
whenever she hits 25,
He leaves.
He
Yes,
chops.
because that's when the brain comes in. That's when the
He
development
chops,
comes.
chops.
That's when that's when we are like, oh, like I know who I am, and I won't tolerate. I won't stick. My friends and I used to joke We used to say anything in our 20s is, if I get married in my 20s, it's child marriage. If
Okay.
I get pregnant in my 20s, it's teenage pregnancy. We
Teenage
do it as a
pregnancy.
joke. But
Yeah.
the truth is, we are actually still very young in the sense of self. Like, we've
So
just left
young.
home. You're
Like,
away from your
literally.
parents, or not left home, but you're now deciding who you are.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why it's 25 is it's because we're still controllable.
Okay.
We're still very controllable before then. But after 25, we know what we want. And it makes it harder.
I mean, to brush off and come back to our main topic. Let me just brush off on because there's a lot of
Why
girls that
women
say,
stay?
I don't know, like I want to brush it off. Like when they say it's 2A, like when I'm running out of time, like guys, relax. You know, it doesn't matter. You could be 35, single, fresh, 41. They are women in their 50s who are still saying, oh, you know what, I'm ready to mingle. I'm still fresh. You know? I personally, I believe there's no age range to say you should get married at this time. As long as your stuff are in order, everything you need is perfectly fine, then you can get married. But if you still want to enjoy life, there is
For
no
me,
right.
this is my thing. If your age, because a lot of the time, when we're older, we're a lot more established materialistically.
Yeah.
In the sense of what our husband should provide.
Okay.
We've already provided that for ourselves a lot of the time, especially the older we get,
Mm.
right? We're building, we're creating, we're making our own money, we have our own stuff. So now there's always the topic. I mean, I've even had it myself personally. It's like, I remember I was having a conversation with my grandmother, and she's like, I was like, okay. She asked me, so now that you've graduated, I was 21 at the time, 22, 21. I was like, yeah, I'm excited. Now I'm done. I'm going to get a job. I'm going to buy a house.
Get married.
She's like, you're going to buy a house? I'm like, yes. Then what's your husband supposed to do for you?
Now there's the problem.
We buy
now.
a bigger house. What do you mean? No, so I essentially now I caught. That was like, I didn't question her. I was like, I kept quiet. I didn't say anything about it. I just kept quiet until the topic shifted to something else. But in my mind, it was like, so I must wait for a man before
Like,
I can buy my
literally.
house. What do
I
you
kinda
mean?
feel like that's African
No,
culture.
Yes, we can't do. So by the time, with the African way of life, by the time you get to a point where you're in your late, or not even, late 20s or older,
Yeah.
you've got more established in your career, your finances, you've got all the material stuff.
Exactly.
Men then ask you, like, what am I there for? What do you need me for? You're stubborn, you're disrespectful. This respect thing gets thrown a lot to
Wow.
girls, that you're not respectful. And I always like to ask a guy, what's your definition of
Yeah,
respect?
yeah.
But to young girls who feel like they're running out of time, if you meet someone and all of you is an issue, you don't want to be with him anyways. You eliminate less trauma. There's so much trauma with having to be the favorable option, be the one every man wants. There's a lot of trauma.
Wow.
I once mentioned that men are not good people. And when you are the most desired, there's a lot of things that happen to you, and you experience really bad things from what men do to you
Yeah.
when you are the favorable girl.
Exactly.
So when you're on the favorable side, yes, you don't have a lot of options, but then the options you do have are actually the ones that would have you as you are. You
Makes
want to
sense.
be with someone who has you as you are. Yes, the society says, yes, everybody says, yes, your mom, your dad, your friends, your work, your space, your everywhere. If you're religious, your church, every corner you go, when are you married? Why aren't you married? You want to be like her. Look at the 30-year-olds that are not
Wow,
married.
that's crazy.
What man will have you? What man will have you? And if a man says marriage, then the girl will do whatever it takes to stick with him.
You gotta listen. That's crazy. But I mean, back to that story you were telling me about Dr. Taliwe. Like, I'm more confused in terms of, like, if you know that you have found out the red flags, because the reason why we go on a date is because you want to know the person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Already you saw that. You are aware already. You got what you wanted. Why?
The truth of the matter
Pursue it.
is also in the beginning, it's date number 3, right?
Okay, you know what? Just
It's date number 3, right?
paraphrase. Continue with the story.
But this story, it's date number 3, right? He has this one thing, and he says he only does it recreationally, and he convinced me that it's nothing serious. It's something that he'll do to quit. He'll quit whenever. Obviously, he said some stuff to make her be, nah, baby, relax. It's not that
I
deep.
was like, nah.
Yeah, so he probably told her to give her that ease. He's like, nah, I just do it recreationally.
Yeah.
I'll never do it in front of you. I always make sure when I'm around you, I don't smell like it. So in her mind, I can't say, in that, I'm not going to say in her mind. I'm not in her mind. But in that moment, it's more of like, okay, he considers me. Cool.
Wow. And then what happened next? They started dating.
They dated, then got to marriage, and that's when the story
What?
thing it.
Do you know how long it took them to?
There aren't all those details. Like, she didn't give all those years. She says it's a long story, so she gives parts that I guess remembers.
Date, and then you jump straight to marriage, and then what?
Then she started supporting him.
Instead of her being supported.
Yeah, I mean, like
I can't feel like she was in love, man.
it is love.
She was in love, not they were in love.
Yes, she was in love, and he saw an opportunity.
That's the thing,
he
guys.
saw an opportunity.
Why do ladies stay in abuses? Like, why?
Because the abuse starts from mind.
But why are you
Abuse
staying?
is narcissistic people study people. They choose their prey. They select the type of person that they're going to prey on. An
Okay.
abuser, he sits back and watches. They select the woman that they're going to prey on. They go for the empathetic one. They go for the understanding one. They go for the forgiving one. They go for her because she's easy to manipulate. They take what is her strength as a human being and turn it as her weakness against her. So her ability to be understanding in that situation, she's like, okay, I understand, I hear your point. So she's understanding. She's like, okay, cool. All right, let's go, let's see. He used that against her.
Wow.
So the abuse starts from early stages. They start with, I'd say for me, I am, but not to a point where it
But you were in it.
jeopardized. Yeah, I was
What was
someone who's
going on?
very understanding. Okay, I have so many stories. Which one do I choose? Okay, let me choose this one. I was very understanding, but also we were young, right? So the financial aspect of him didn't matter. I was like, well, but we're young. I mean, how are we supposed to be financially both established? I'm not financially established. My parents still take care of me.
Okay.
His parents also he was like, so they're helping him. He wasn't fully, so we're young. We're in our early 20s. Of course, none of us have the financial. We're still growing up. So the money is not
Okay.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Also, I'm going to assume for her as well, when she was the main supporter, it was like, we're young. I'm in my early 20s. I just finished varsity. We're young. We're building. So obviously, when you're with someone and you're building someone and you guys met young, the finances are not, it's like, we're young. We're building. Where are we supposed to get this money from? My career is moving faster than his, or I'm becoming more advanced than him. That's the mindset. That's healthy. That is healthy. That shouldn't be a problem. To look at your partner and be like, we're young. My career is speeding up faster than his. He still has to rely on financial support. I don't. But unfortunately, it gets used against you, sadly.
So what was going on?
So for me, it was like, okay, fine, financially, cool, whatever, I don't care. But then, I don't know when the emotional abuse started, man.
Were you supporting him?
Yes, I got to a point where I did.
Damn. Okay.
But the emotional abuse started, I can't tell you when. But it starts with, I can't even remember when it started. A lot happens.
Okay.
A lot happens. But for me, just the highlights. For me, it was when my friends became a problem because they influenced me. Then
You were getting advice from friends.
my dressing became a problem. Obviously, your friends are like, man, this is off. And then you go, okay, this is off, I agree. Then when you're
Okay.
talking, they're like, no, your friends are the influence. The abuser will always tell you everything's an influence. The abuser studies you, then studies your world, then takes what you are, who you are, and uses it against you to show you as a bad person, to see
Okay.
yourself as a bad person.
Yes.
To see yourself like, no, man, you're right. I should do better. I should be a better partner. I should show up better. If my man says, I don't listen to him enough because I don't do what he tells me what to do, I should listen better. I'm not listening because you're in a relationship.
Yeah, I get it.
You want to sharp, cool. So then it starts there. Little emotional shifts, little emotional things where you're now shifting yourself to do whatever he wants, to satisfy him, to compromise for him, anything and everything. Then it goes, okay, then your family, friends, your people, your world starts to go, aye man, what's happening with you? Ever since this relationship. Then they come for them. Then they go, no, but then they, like, if your friend didn't show up when you needed them, then they use that as an opportunity. Like, what was your friend that day when you were crying here, crying to me? You see, are these people really for you? Who was there? I was there for you.
Yeah.
Where was this person? Da, 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 da. So now you start to see your world differently, your friends differently. So they use any opportunity to manipulate you against your own people. Then even yourself, it'll come out of your own mouth. You say, yeah, to your own people, you don't show up for me. Wow. You don't care for me. Da, 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 because he's in here now.
Yes.
Now,
so how were you in, like, because you said you were, I can't say abusive. Was it abusive? Give me that scoop. I want to hear how was he abusing you?
It starts with emotional abuse.
Like how?
It starts by telling you you're not good enough.
Telling you straight.
Yeah, you're
telling my girl that, listen, bro,
you're not good enough. When they wanna,
God,
I wanna,
that's crazy.
I'm very creative, entrepreneurial person. So I always have 10,000 ideas on how many businesses I can do every day. Even this morning, I was writing a new one. So you share with your partner, oh my gosh, I have this idea.
And then they would just say, nah, bruh.
Then they go,
you
why
wasting
would
your
you
time.
do that? How could you do that? Or like some negativity. Like,
Wow.
But then it's never that the situation, it's just you.
Yes.
How are you going to do that?
Yeah.
How are you capable of something like that? You can't even finish whatever. And it's not even like that. Then it moves to, but you're lazy. Then it moves to, you're not satisfying me. Then it moves to...
Satisfying?
Yes.
Like,
you remain the same in the relationship, but all of a sudden, everything that existed is not enough.
So you being told this straight up?
Daily. If you're having a bad day, instead of the person supporting you and helping you, they show you how you are the reason why you're having a bad day.
You're just staying, you're like I'm
yeah.
in love, I'm in every
Not
day.
really, no. No, it doesn't come from that. It's like, I think you're right. Maybe I am the problem in my own life.
You're admitting it now.
Yes. The goal is to get you to doubt you.
Guys.
The goal is to get you to give up power of attorney for your own self.
I gotta tell you what to do and then you listen to me.
And because you love me, that one is always used.
Wow.
If you love me.
You will do this.
If you love me, clearly you don't love me. Clearly you don't care about me.
Yeah, you don't care. Why are you doing this? You don't love me. Oh, I love you, babe. Okay, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm. And then after a while, it becomes a habit. You start to betray yourself. It becomes a habit. Then their voice takes autonomy over your own.
But aren't you feeling that that's not you? That's the thing.
You feel it, then you doubt yourself. You feel it, then you doubt yourself. You like back and forth for a long time.
So the abuse was...
So you go in and out.
Okay.
So that's why they have to isolate you, because you still have your support structure that will validate you.
Okay.
When you're like, yeah, you said this, but no, but something's off. Your friend will be like, yes, it's off. It's off.
Wow.
And then now you can't be around your friend because your friend's going to be like, it's off.
They have.
It's whatever you're feeling, it's off.
So the abuse was emotionally?
So it starts emotionally. It always starts
And then
emotionally.
what's next?
It starts with the little things. Then it's emotional. Then they isolate you. Make you isolate yourself. Like they make you turn against your own people. That people go, you're that one, ew. So people just wash their hands with you and leave you alone. Because they do that. They get you to that point.
And
now,
then?
they're your support structure. Now they've become your support structure. Now they're the person you lean on.
Yeah.
And now they've made you in such a way that you can't even listen to your own voice. You
Wow.
don't even listen to your own voice.
Wow.
Then, now you are living for them. That's how
Okay.
she ended up paying for his 15,000 rand for her. She's never bought herself her own car, but she's bought this man a car first.
Who now? The doctor?
Yeah, that's how she got to that point.
Guys.
Now she's doing anything.
I don't understand this. Like, you are in love with your man, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But you are just providing him. Like, you're just providing every single thing
because he
for
says,
him.
Yes, he says, make me happy. You love me, right? Then you should make me happy.
Who was the man in the relationship?
Him, but that's what he's saying to you as a person. You love me, right?
So buy
You
me a car.
respect me, right?
So you love
As
love
a
me
man,
buying me
I
a
need
car.
respect. As a man, I need to show that I have a woman. And my woman needs to show me and this is how I want you to show me. And as your partner, you're like, okay, baby, I hear you.
You're still buying a car.
Then you'll buy the car. Then you'll buy the house. There's so many stories
You
out there.
buy a house.
Then you'll loan him money.
How? Who?
There are so many stories. It's manipulation.
It doesn't.
It's manipulation. Once the person gets you to stop listening to yourself and stop listening to your instinct, make you feel like you're not enough. They always tell you, like, who's gonna love? Let's say you melt. Okay, I had an incident where I had a breakdown, like a really bad breakdown, and then I drank, and then when I drank, I went to the toilet to pee, and then I passed out in the toilet. Right.
Pass out.
So and then I threw up in my sleep.
Wow.
So then it's like, you see, I'm the only man that will accept you doing such a disgusting thing.
Yes.
You're throwing up you sleeping in your own, what kind of woman
Sleeping on your own thing.
sleeps in her own vomits? This is disgusting.
And
No
then
one
you're
will
just-
ever love you.
You're just admitting that, yeah.
You're
it's
like, yeah,
right.
that's
Like,
true.
nobody's
Yeah.
gonna-
Yeah, he stayed with me after such a disgusting thing.
Ladies.
After
ladies,
I did such a horrible
ladies.
thing. And the fact that you're seeing yourself in that way, he's gotten you to see yourself in
Like
that way.
he has the
It's gotten
remote.
you- presses a button.
And then you had to say, yeah, he's right.
Yeah,
This
I was
is
like, oh my
guy."
gosh, yeah, he really loves me. He even cleaned the vomit for me. And you're like,
No.
now I look back and
he
I'm
was
like,
literally saying,
dude,
sis.
we were drinking together. Of course, I drank, you drank, I vomited. How come when our friends do it, we take care of our friends? So how many times have you taken care of your friend? How many times have your friend taken care of you when you got too drunk? But at that time, you're not there anymore. Remember, you're not with self anymore. He has taken a full autonomy, like full power of
Buying
autonomy.
your man.
You'll do
car,
whatever he says.
house.
And also it says, you respect me. You must show that you respect me. I mean, I don't know in marriage. I've not ever been married. But I guess in marriage, there's more terms you can use to manipulate. Like, I'm the man of the house.
Yeah.
I'm the final say.
Yes.
You must respect me. You're a wife now. A wife, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess that one is a whole lot different versus when you're just dating someone.
But to wrap it up, this Dr. Talewe, are they still dating? with
No,
this man?
they're in separation. They're working towards separation. Well, he left her after everything.
Yes,
Which is the
of
hardest,
course.
the darkest part.
I
but
mean,
then,
she was. I think the guy did a good thing, yeah, because he helped her. You know, she
no,
was.
he didn't help her. He didn't help
She
her.
was getting out of hand.
How is she getting out of hand?
Like, why are you providing for your man?
Because he could.
There's nothing wrong,
No, but
guys.
then wait. The other day we were talking about why a man must have money, or how come women don't also help financially.
Like, that's what I was about to say. Like,
she's
there's
doing
nothing-
it.
There's nothing wrong providing for your man.
But then
alright?
why is she wrong in this situation when he's the wrong one?
But okay, my thing here is like, I don't even like this guy, okay? And the reason why I don't like this guy is because he's just being like, it's not fair, right? Like, yes, I want my girl to provide for me, but it mustn't be like, do this for me, do this for me. Like, it mustn't be me only, you know? Buy me a house, buy me a car, buy me this, you know? The
But let's
reason
say-
why I'm liking this guy now is he left, he helped her because she was blind. She couldn't see that, nah, this is wrong.
No, she wasn't blind. If you listen to her story, she talked about her stages of release, right? How she got to a point where she was like, enough is enough. The reason why he left her was because she said, I will no longer be providing for this family.
Oh,
I'm going
man,
to take
this
care.
guy.
He was okay with her financially taking care of him.
Okay.
And then when she
was the guy
said,
working?
he had jobs there and there. He was hustler.
Oh,
she said.
so which means he was broke.
Yeah. He had money
Well, I
coming in for
understand his
himself.
side.
So also he probably used that as manipulation as well. Because like I said,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
anything like,
like
look,
he-
I'm trying.
Makes sense.
I'm trying. I have a money coming in there.
Damn.
I tried. So obviously she's like, yeah, he is trying.
Nah,
It's
she
not like he
did.
was sitting on his hands. If you're sitting on his hands, she could have been like, absolutely not, quicker.
No, I thought maybe like the guy was just at home. you
No,
know,
he
not
was.
doing-
He had gigs there and there, so she was being a supportive wife.
Oh.
My man is still building himself.
She's doing
so
all
I'm
100.
standing for. Yeah, it's fine. I'll take care of the family. My man is coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Right? That's the mindset. But my thing is, when she said to him, financially, no, I'm no longer taking care of you financially. My money is going to take care of the house, the rent, the groceries, and my children. You're going to have to go fend for yourself for the things you want. That's when he left her. So when she stood up for herself and said, no more, he said,
I'm out. Peace out.
so he didn't really help her. He would have stayed if she continued.
But
She
wow.
helped herself in that situation by saying no more. And that's when he said, okay, bye.
Batwang. This is crazy.
That's...
But okay, so to finish it up, why don't women just come to a realization that if you hear your man body shaming you or saying you're not enough, why would you do this? Or even you are in, and like you can actually see and feel for yourself that, listen, this is not working anymore. Why staying there? What do you have to say to the lady to get out of that situation?
You see, that one is basically kind of, I know you're not saying this, but it sounds like you're saying, why did you wear a short skirt? That's why you got raped. That's what and let me explain why.
Okay.
Because it doesn't matter what we do or how we do, even where I am today.
Yeah.
Right? Now I know what I want and whatever. So it's always easy for me to walk away, which
Makes
is
sense.
very quickly.
That's what I like.
But for me to get here, I had to go against society.
Oh, makes sense.
I'm not Christian. I don't do church anymore.
Oh.
I had to leave the shame culture.
That's another topic, guys.
I don't connect with a lot of society and women. I get criticized a lot to be this person. So to be the person that can step away from an abusive situation or when a man, it means that I got isolated by society.
Oh, yeah.
So now if you're saying, that means she has to now isolate from society because she's not doing what the woman does. The woman takes all of that. Society has built it that way, that we endure the abuse, that we endure the thing is because it's part of being a good woman.
Yes.
Now, if you're not a good woman, you get titled something else. Now, if you stand up for yourself, you get titled something else.
Makes sense.
So it's as much as, yes, you have autonomy, yes, you can walk away, the environment doesn't support that. The environment says you stick it out. You stick through. Especially if a man says he wants to marry you, then you must stay. Because a woman, it's even in like my language. How do we say it? Like make me a woman through marriage. Now I'm a woman. Like I can't call myself a woman because I'm not married, but you marry me, now I'm a woman. You're giving me that.
Wow.
See, so it's in there. So now because if a man says I will marry you, now me I must stay through everything that comes
But
because he's the one that's going to make me the woman.
That's the thing.
But that's the society.
But I'm not that guy that, oh yeah, she was wearing a bikini in the street, that's why she's raped. Nah.
No, I'm not saying you
my
said
chat, my chat is like, you are not happy in a relationship, but you still in there.
A lot of people are in happy relationships.
Even as a guy.
They call it
let's
season.
not focus on girls.
Yeah, they call it a season. Like, oh, we're just going through a rough patch.
Season, yeah. No, guys, take a break. Take a breather. Like, just take a breather. Like, you know what, you have that something where, like, you know what, babe? We love each other, yes. Love is still there. But right now we're just lying to ourselves. Breathing is needed. People, they suffocate each other. You can't breathe. Like, you can feel the spark is no more.
But remember, men or women, people don't want to be alone.
That's the thing.
They don't want to be alone. Excuse me. Being a breather means, being taken this breather means that I must be alone.
That guy's feeling of being scared to be alone.
It's a fear of being alone.
Oh.
It's a fear of that thing.
But guys, if you have something to say about why can't men or women just make a decision about their relationship?
Just leaving. I don't know why leaving is such a hard thing.
No, I'm just saying they must leave a comment.
Oh, leave a comment.
Yes.
I like that.
Not leaving the relationship. I know, like, come on. There are some people who are in love to the extent of, but like, even if they fight, they tear each other apart. You can still see them tomorrow. They'll be together.
That's
living
is
hard.
a topic I need to investigate more.
Is it?
I want to ask more people.
Yeah, living a relationship is hard.
It's hard. It's very hard.
Now we'll literally talk about that.
Yes, but also leave a comment about leaving.
Nah, but guys, I really need to know. Put something in a comment. Why women stay in abusive relationships?
Why do men abuse? Also.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
why
going to
do
answer
men
that.
feel
Leave
like
that on the comments. Yes.
there needs to be control?
Yeah.
Yeah, why do men treat women like punching bags for their pain?
And also, guys, in terms of like providing, should it be a 50-50 or should it be a 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, 90-10?
100-0.
She think, okay, 100 0 to women, right? 100 to women, 0 to me.
100 for him, 0 on me.
What do you think, guys? Should it be a 50-50 or 100-0? Because, like, I mean, I personally...
Financially, 100-0.
I personally believe that it should be anybody. If I feel like I have to take you on a date, I can take you on a date. If you feel like you have to take me on a date, take me. If you feel like you want to buy me something, you want to buy your man something, you mustn't be stopped to say, oh no, you must give me.
I can buy something with the money you gave me. I'm
That's the
joking.
problem.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Guys, what do you say about that? That's crazy.
The thing is, no, I agree. Yes, if you want to buy your partner something, buy your partner something. It's fine. It shouldn't matter. But in terms of like the dynamics, the financial dynamics, the main financial dynamics, it should be 100-0. I say that because men put their value to money. They've connected their value to money. Not that it can remain that way, it needs to be that way, but they've done that.
Listen, Kaslago, as you say, growing up as a lady, you know what you guys were being taught, right? Growing up as a man, you also, it's the same with us. You know, you being injected that mentality of having money, building, you have to have money at an early stage. You know, so it's that's an African culture. Of course, white people, I mean, white privilege and whatever thingy, it's a chain. Somebody else can just grow up and
It doesn't
and money,
matter.
you know. But in African, in our culture as Africans, bro, you gotta start your own crafts. You know, so it's always about money. It's always about that.
So.
Not on men.
But
not
what
on men, not on
are you
women.
guys doing? But what you see with us, we as women, we've decided that we are not going to only depend on men financially. So that we were raised into the woman are now being in a position where we no longer the marriage is not the place where we're going to have the quality of life.
Oh, yeah.
We're creating our quality of life materialistically and
Makes sense.
financially.
Yeah.
But you know what? Because we don't want because we watched like our grandmothers and mothers what they went through because the man had to be, it was the only source of money, right? Even though I say 100-0, I'm not saying don't have your own, you better have your own. But now, what are you guys doing about that? You know, I find in society the issues men face and experience, you guys just sit with it.
Wow.
We create, women have group for everything. Group for being a mother for the first time, group for what? We've got emotional support, we've got support, we've got communities
group for
amongst
washing
us.
clothes.
Group for everything. Group for even, so yay.
Wow.
We our issues, we create spaces of what are we doing? Y'all just,
I know.
we're the groups. I don't know what guys like, but
No, like there is men conference. You know, we
but
discuss.
the men conferences online that I've seen reiterate your problem.
You see online, right? You're not
I
talking
said
about
online. I haven't been. I don't know. Online. Yeah.
If men gather, the gents out there can agree with me. If we gather, we talk.
Okay.
Yeah, we talk about a lot of stuff. But hey, you guys, I mean, come on, flood with comments. I really want to know why women stay in that relationship and why men also staying with a person that when I ask about like yo some feel funny but like as ways one goes feeling everything is finished.
But why do men feel like a woman is a punching bag? Why must we bear the rut of your pain inside of you? Because the abuse is the pain that lives inside of you. Why are we responsible for your pain inside? I want to know from you guys.
Also, guys, leave in the comments. And that thing of 70, 30, 100, 0 or 50-50. Should we both provide the same percentage or one needs to go up? You know, it doesn't matter. A guy can have a lot of money.
I'm the one giving birth, 100-0.
But yeah, guys. Also, shout out. Big shout out to B Media, bro.
Yes. All this happens at B Media Studios on 47th Strand in Cape Town.
I mean, you were having a birthday celebration, they sort you out. A music video, they sort you out. Wedding celebration, B Media, you know the vibes. you see the information and details there on your screen. So make sure you pull up, bro. You pull up. Affordable at your own price. So you pull up. But either way, guys, thanks for watching. It was nice having you. It was nice having you, Katlego, for the last time.
For the last
Now I'm
time.
just saying for the last time talking about 100-0. I'm not gonna
Yes,
I'm
we're done with this
I'm not
one.
gonna leave a comment on 100-0, but why the hell would I have to give you everything? You're not gonna give me nothing.
I give you everything else that
What?
we had the conversation. What we give cannot put a
Energy?
price tag. I can't give you. Can you put a price tag on birth?
Can you put a price tag on my sperms?
Birth. I didn't say making of the baby. You make the baby. I'm the birth.
Yeah,
Where does the baby?
who make the baby?
We made the baby, so we're not calculating that one because that one
Okay.
is both efforts.
I
Now
understand.
who's giving birth?
But
Alone,
guys,
I give
we-
birth.
we are the
Now I
same.
must pay for the nappies for the person I gave birth to. No, you pay the nappies and the food and
On that-
everything
on-
else.
on
That's-
that
I'm using
domain-
that as an example. Like
on
when
that,
I mean,
okay, listen, Katlego. Guys, the needs and everything is on main's responsibility. But I'm talking about having to spoil each other here.
oh no, that's everybody. The hell. I mean, what if I spoil you by no, everybody must. When I mean 100, I'm talking about like the standard of the
life structure.
Yeah, the lifing of the.
Yeah, but also
when
as
it's
a
like things
lady-
like, I mean, yes, buy your man something.
Nah, I'm not talking about buying your man.
Spoil
gadgets.
him with his money that he gave you. You know, he gave you money. Go buy him a T-shirt. I got you
You
this.
see what you're talking about? A
I'm still
T-shirt.
standing, not a T-shirt. And guys, financial brackets are different.
I know,
If we're gonna
yeah.
talk about buying him a car, I'll buy him a car with the money that he gave me. Look, I'll
You know
buy
what you can do?
car. It's under your
You know
name.
what you can do,
You pay
Katlego?
for installment.
You know what you can do? Take your man to your vacation, bro. You pay a big villa. Just, babe, we are going on a week away.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also life structure in terms of like, listen, you can also provide as a lady because if you are a lady, you are the lady, you are the first lady.
No,
Right?
no campaign.
What
No.
you guys say? Put in the comments.
You give things. Women have a lot of unpaid labor that we give that cannot be measured
Okay.
tangibly. So absolutely not.
Like and subscribe. Off script chat.
Off script. Guys,
No,
see you
I'm waiting
next
for you to subscribe, bro. Subscribe. Like, share,
comment.
everybody. Cousins, family. We talk, we talk, right? We having a conversation.
Family.
We chat, bro. Comment, like, subscribe, guys. We're out.